It is the Big Splash 2013 Omega Male Swimmer of the Year, presented to Ryan Cochran.
Right there,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll give you the golf clap for that.
Yeah, I appreciate
Here, we can
it.
put that. We can put your award down here. You want to? It's very cool. Very surfboardy.
It's unique, yeah.
Olympian, obviously, clearly needs very little introduction in that regard. We were just chatting off the air about you started swimming when you were 13?
8, actually.
8? Oh, so with your coach you were 13.
Me and my coach have been together for 12, 13 years now, which is, it's kind of crazy to think, how fast that time can go by sometimes.
Yeah.
First Canadian to win, 6 medals at the World Championships. It's a great distinction. We saw you in London 2012 also getting a medal. When you look at all of these milestones across the course of your career, which one kind of stands out when you get accolades like this?
I always used to say Beijing, because first Olympic Games, it's what you dream of as a kid, and you dream of getting the tracksuit and being able to walk out in front of thousands of people. And
you give me goosebumps.
Well, and it gave me goosebumps, and so I have these vivid memories of Beijing. But after the London Games, I mean, just having my family there to share that experience, I think made a huge difference. They're the ones who drove me to the pool every day at 5 in the morning, and my dad never complained. So I think that's one of the most special parts of being an athlete.
And your success has been clear, and you're counting down to Barcelona. But what do you think the Olympians are feeling now that are going to the Winter Games in Sochi, which are only 71 days away?
It's crazy. Being in the Vancouver Games and just being able to see the experience from a spectator side is a very different experience, and it's a much more enjoyable experience with the stress levels are a bit down. But knowing 71 days, it's so close. We're counting 1,000 days out of Rio, which is, to me, that seems like it's going to be tomorrow. And so 71 days is, it's final prep. I think by that point you've done all the work, and it's about getting excited to represent your country.
A lot of discipline required. We've had Brent Hayden on the show, your buddy. He talks about what it takes to, to medal and be recognized on the international stage. When do you get the downtime, or do you? Because it seems like there's always some sort of competition where it's your chance to shine.
Well, and it's very true. Swimming's one of those sports where if you take a week off, it takes about 2 months to get back. So if you want to take 5 weeks off, it's a long process to get back to your fine form. But I had about 4 weeks off this summer, and I was in Europe, so I can't complain by any means. And I think it's very important to take that time off so you can appreciate the work you do throughout the year.
Do you think about setting records? I mean, you've set some significant records over the course of your career thus far, but when you're looking at going to Rio in 2016, do you go in and think personal best? Do you have a target? Do you want a medal? Or is it, how do you go into these games as a mindset? Where do you set your goal?
I've always talked about winning, and I think that's one of the legacies I want to leave for our swim team, is to be able to talk about winning and be responsible for that goal. And I felt like I've won a lot of races, but that being said, the Olympic gold medal is what I train every day for. And so I had a bronze medal in 08, a silver medal in 2012, so I feel like it's only the natural progression to dream of golds and work towards that every day.
I like that, putting that out there.
Absolutely.
Great athleticism, the speed we've seen in the pool. Will there ever be water wings used in any of the heats on an international level?
I'd like to see it. I think it would, switch things up a bit and make sure things are interesting for everybody.
We'd like to see it too.
I don't know how fast it would be.
I think Riaz would like to see that, because as I was telling you in the break, Riaz has been telling me for 2+ years now that he's going to learn to swim.
Yeah.
We can make it happen.
Yeah. I hear it all the time.
You've got 2 Olympians ready to help
Ryan
you.
Cochran and Brent Hayden hopefully can change it.
No water wings, dude.
No water wings, no flippers. You are the real deal, though.
What is the advice to those who are dreaming of one day being an Olympian like yourselves? Where do you start?
I remember being in elementary school and asking what I want to be when I grow up, and I always said professional athlete. But to get there, I think you can talk about wanting to go to the Olympics and represent your country, but it's those short-term goals that are going to get you there. Because even for an athlete on the national team, it can be a long road to make it to Olympic success. So I think you can have those aspirations that are grand, but to get there, you have to focus on what am I doing this week, what am I doing this year. I remember how excited I was for provincial championships or Vancouver Island Championships, and all these little things that were big things when I was 8 years old. And I think those are the steps that really get you to the Olympic podium.
Those are the things that get you this.
Celebrating the small victories. There it is, Male Swimmer of the Year. Congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you, and rock on with the mo.
Rocking the mo.
Absolutely.
Let's get the mo on.
You got yours on the chain, right there. Dr. Bay, standing by up in Whistler.